Hello, hello. This is Ines, health and fitness coach, and I'm here uh, to actually share some story that happened with one of my clients that I invited for this interview. And actually, I will let her to share her story herself. She her journey started her journey into health and fitness started like 4 months ago, and yes, I just will introduce you, and she will tell a little bit more. Please, Gabriella.
Hi everyone. So my name is Gabriella and I started training with Ines 4 weeks ago. This is the fifth week. I joined her new program, which would hopefully, it already brought change to my life and I can tell more about it to you.
Okay, Gabriella. So the way it will be, I will be asking you a couple of questions, so that allows us to dig a little bit deeper into your transformation and how you felt and where you were before. Yeah. So let's dig in. I wanted
Sure.
I wanted you to share with us how was your life before you enrolled into the program, and yes, how was your life before?
So my aim was always to lose weight, not more about like exercising on toning, but I was aiming to lose some fat. And I was not like really a chubby child, but I always had that extra on me that I didn't really like. And since I moved to the UK, I gained some more weight as expected by eating all the junk food, living the fast-paced life. And there, I always tried some diets, but nothing really, nothing that I could maintain. And my aim during the lockdown was not to gain weight, so I actually went on different diets, and I actually managed to lose weight. But the diets I was doing were either a meal replacement diet, or I'm not tried intermittent fasting for a little bit. Then I went on keto diet, which was like high in fat, which turns out wasn't really good for my body. And I lost weight at the beginning, but then it stopped. And that's when I decided I am going to contact Ines to get some basically advice on how to get a diet, which is not a diet and you can maintain it. And it's more like a lifestyle. So I can still eat and I don't have to feel guilty what I'm eating. That's basically about it.
Thank you, Gabriella. And why was it important for you to do it like now? Now.
I think I reached my, I think I reached the time when I said it's enough. Because like again, I tried dieting and I always had like busy life, and when you're busy you always um, want to have something quick. You complain, like people say that they don't have time because they work all the time, they travel all over London. You're tired afterwards, no time for exercise, no time to cook proper food, eat out a lot. When you're eating out, it's mostly like food in high carbs, loads of alcohol. And I thought that the lockdown is going to be a good time when I'm staying at home and I can focus on making nice meals and making a change, because now I really have that time for myself. And I knew that this is a chance and I cannot let it go. So I decided that I'll do everything that's possible so I can get that good habit. And once you get it, then it sticks with you for life.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. That's true. That's 100% true. And uh, another question I wanted to also ask you is like, how did you find the program itself? Because it was something that you didn't know was going to be. Yes, you kind of, I talked about it when I was announcing it, promoting it. What was that thing that actually caught you? And how did you, when you entered into the program, where you're like, how did you felt? What was the main win for you from the program that we enrolled?
So with the program, I really like that it was promising me results while it will be something that I can keep for life. By that I mean the diet that is not a diet. So it's basically a lifestyle. Therefore, I didn't have to cut out carbs for my life. I didn't have to cut out fat from my life. I didn't have to like replace meals. It was I could eat basically almost everything I wanted, but it was explained to me the portioning. Certain foods you can eat only in the morning or like afternoon, and depends on the body type as well. And then basically we analyzed some hormones, and like I got a complete nutritional guide on what I should eat. And also it actually made me to commit to exercise 3 times a week, which is incredible because I'm not really a person who likes to do exercise. So that's quite good, and I really enjoyed them.
That's a big win, right? For a person that never liked exercising. What was the reason, Gabrielle, you never liked exercising? What was something? What was that was stopping you?
Well, I would say that I never liked the physical training at school when I was a kid because I was never really like flexible, and I was behind with stuff. And I remember our teacher was always trying to force us to like. The only thing I was good at was sprint because it was fast and short, and you get over with. And after that, I think I never really had good technique, and I just always felt like my body was really tired after. I signed up to some classes during my time in London where we did like loads of reps. So there were like personal trainers who gave you to do 4 or 5 reps of certain exercises. And if I didn't like it for the first time, I was like wishing I don't have to do 4 more of that. So even these exercises in this program, like really tailored, and we always worked on different body parts, so it was never the same, and it was always interesting. And the 1 hour just went by very very quickly. I felt the effect of it, and I didn't feel like, oh, I don't want to do this ever again. So I think it really gave you the taste of how exercise should make you feel.
Yes, absolutely, Gabrielle. It's like also one of from our group, Victoria. She was saying the same. You don't have to crush yourself to get a result. You just do it in a smart way. So you don't have to like burn yourself till you like pass out. Okay, I had such a great workout. I can't even move. So yeah, that's a big aha moment, not only for you but also for the other girls that I trained in the past and also now. Um, so, what would your life be if you wouldn't enroll in this program? Let's say you never approached me, you never enrolled. How would your life would be now?
I would probably I would still be looking for answers in in terms of what I should eat. So when I said I tried different types of diets, and everything was basically like a self-taught method. So what I googled on internet, that was it. But it doesn't mean it was coming from a professional. So it was not suitable for me. I hit a point after 2 months when I was in calorie deficit, and I tried to eat like low carb food, but for that 1 month I didn't lose weight at all. And when I started this program, it kickstarted my weight loss again, and I've seen results again. But I think if I wouldn't enroll for this program, I would just still be stuck with trying to find a way how to lose more weight. And if it's not working, I would probably be frustrated that why is it not going, and that would lead into like, oh, I give up and I just go back where I was. And in terms of exercise, I wouldn't really feel that I have some muscles, and some of them are actually there. I know I can feel them now because we worked on them as well. So it's possible.
Thank you. Yes, 100%. It feels kind of hard when you need to look for answers for yourself, right? It's kind of you into the like a rat that tries several things. Oh, is this for me or is this for me? And then oh my god, nothing's helping. What is helping? And right, it's kind of yeah. I totally hear you, Gabriella. You didn't yeah. You went a long way till we met, basically. But I'm so glad that you approached me, and so glad that you take the first step and invested in yourself, because it wasn't probably easy. It's like, yeah, I can get all the information on the internet, right? So it's not exactly like that. So what is the truth, right, behind it? What is the result, Gabriella? What is the result that you actually gain in these 4 months time, and then what was the result in these 4 weeks working with me?
So in 4 months' time, I managed to lose up to 10 kilos, which is, I think, quite good for like it's like a slow weight loss. It's nothing drastical. And from that, I lost 2.5 in just 4 weeks, which, as I said, I started losing a lot of weight with eating like very low calories and having meal replacements, but that's not maintainable because when people come back to their old ways. And in these 4 weeks, considering that I ate good food, I ate 3 times a day plus snacks in between, and those foods were like portioned like very well, so they were not like tiny portions. And I lost 2.5 kilos, and you lost a couple of inches from like all over my body as well. So it's not just about the kilos, because you actually know that you did lose that fat because your body started to shrink. And I was trying on clothes as well for the first time, and it was like a nice surprise that I probably have to get a new wardrobe now.
Yes, amazing. This is great. Well, not for your wallet. He's like, where's the closest shop, please? um, Amazing. This is true. It's not always about the scale. Like, oh, I want to weigh this much, right? It's also about. It's actually very important how you feel in your body, and how you feel in your own clothes. Like, do you feel comfortable? Do you see yourself with loving eyes? And that's the most important thing. Not like, oh, this is my goal and I want to get there. But maybe you just don't need to lose that much. You just need to, formulate slightly differently with, yeah, with what you've done, and which I'm so proud of you, Gabrielle. Like, you were determined from the right beginning. All right, I will do this. And I remember you saying me, I don't really like exercising, but I'm just gonna give a go, And then you were full in. You were like every single session, and then if you didn't like, yeah, there were recordings provided, which is great. That's why we love online, because now we can actually record, and you don't have to miss it, even though like you had some event. Uh, what would you say, Gabriella, to someone that is still on a fence of investing in himself, like? Because this is a big thing of like, yeah, some people rather buy new clothes, go on a holiday, or buy new shoes, or a second pair of shoes, or like they have 30 pair of shoes, which is me, one of them. But I was like, I stopped at some point. But what would you say somebody that is on the fence and really don't want to invest money, or is like, yeah, shall I enroll, shall I work with Ines, or shall I not? What would be your answer?
Basically, I would say to people, you don't have to always know what you want, as long as you know that you want change. So it's not only for people who want to lose weight, but people who want to tone up. So people, it's okay to buy like a gym membership and go and work on like every single machine there, which again we've done at the beginnings, like sorry, me and my friend. But that doesn't mean that we're using them correctly, or sometimes we couldn't like really stay on one machine for a long time because we felt just like it's not the right how we do it, and it's quite boring, and then we're not going to continue with exercise. So I think it's just for everyone who, no matter if you want to gain weight, and by gaining weight I mean gain some muscle or get like a nice shape, or lose weight, or just learn about what you eat and how you should eat to give everything to your body with all the nutritions, and like the portions of like how much is too much, like the carbs, proteins, and fat. Then I would just say that definitely the same as like when you go to any kind of specialist with, you're trying to buy furniture, you go to furniture shop, you need to have something, you go to the doctor. And if you want to achieve something with your body, either it's gaining muscle, doing some exercise, losing weight, then definitely you should contact. And I would just recommend it because it's really like an approach. You're not, you feel that you're someone's there for you 24/7. We always had like group chats. We always had like keeping up on each other's what we're doing every day, what we're eating. I also asked for lots of feedback on my food, so I was just taking pictures of my breakfast, lunch, dinner, and I always had a feedback on what's too much, what's too little, what else should I add, and from that, and from even example recipes, I created my own recipe, and I got feedback on that, and turns out it's like something that we can have in our plan. So I've learned about food, basically. Not just follow the set recipes, but I know in my head that I can create some for myself.
Yes, yes, and this is beautiful because what you were given in this time, that's it. You don't need to have any other diet in the future, or you do.
No more diets, because like you can't do diet for longer than 1 month. I mean, you just gain everything back. It's like everything that's written down there on the internet with the yo-yo effect and a not maintainable diet is true. You can be on a juice diet for a month and you lose whatever you lose, and then the next 2 months you'll struggle because you gain double back. So that's absolutely true. And I don't believe in miracle diet. I just believe in like long consistency, something that makes you happy inside and out and feel good, and it's easy to follow. It's just no restrictions, like only a few restrictions are that you cannot eat chocolate from morning till the evening, but I don't like chocolate anyway, so that was quite easy for me.
And easy for me. I wouldn't be. I need. I don't. I didn't need to like. Oh yeah, stop with the chocolate. That's good. Okay. And Gabriella, what have you decided? Because like 4 weeks, run out, and then you kind of okay. What do I do next? What like I set you out, and then what we are doing now?
So I completed the 4 weeks program, which again promised that it will give us whoever we participated. It's like a guide to life, so that's what we follow. And then us in the group, we decided to continue, even though at the beginning. Um, I thought I will try it on my own, but then after less than a week, I came back and I actually quite missed it because we had such a great team spirit, and it was really like supportive because you can see how others are doing. If you have a question, you get it answered. You will really have that support. You see that those other people are like very like you, like-minded people. Even though all of us we are there for a different reason, what we want to achieve, but we still worked towards our goal together. And it was also nice to like do the online exercises because I know that there's other people there suffering and it was funny that not suffering, I mean it's just challenging ourselves with the exercise. Some people worked on different body parts, and we worked always on our whole body, and I came back, so I'm continuing my fifth, actually I think it's going to be the 6th week now, with the trainings. And obviously I'm trying to stick to the meals, like not trying to, but trying my best again, because even when I'm eating out now, I'm looking more at the menu and I'm trying to pick something that is good for me, or what I would cook at home. I don't just always go for that dish of pasta or pizza, because and I've realized that now we have cheat days, so one day a week you can eat whatever you want. That those cheat days actually make me feel a little bit guilty, because I don't want to overdo it. So even now, like for example, before I could eat a whole pizza myself. Now if I eat 2 slices, my body says it's enough. Um, it filled you up, and you don't want any more of that. So I think it's good for my friends who I'm eating out with, because they get to eat my the rest of the food. So it's really life changing, because you think you need something, as I said, you think you need that pizza, you think you need that Coca-Cola, you need that chocolate, but when you learn to live without it, or with a very small amount, your body will just say, that's it, I want just a little square of chocolate, or like 2 little squares, and once a week is fine. So it's absolutely it's really good. It's I hope, I'm positive that I can maintain it. So I'm really satisfied and I'm happy I signed up, so I can recommend.
Thank you, Gabriella. This was brilliant. Thank you for sharing your experience with us, because I think it's really, really important to get it out that there are so many people like you that been looking into different diets, trying different things, and still they feel lost. And they're like, what is it that my body actually needs? And you were there, and now you look at you, you are like, okay, I'm out there from that, like like hamster wheel. That's what they say. Yes. So I'm very proud of you that you really committed. So thank you, Gabriella. Thank you for your time. Time is precious, so I really appreciate for you being here with us and sharing, because it's priceless. Thank you so much for that,
Yeah, thank you as well.
and I'll see you on our session this week.
Yeah.
Yeah.